What's up, guys? Just gonna wait for some people to come in here. Miss Element, already raise your hand. I'll add you up here. Did it work? What is the meeting about anyways? Alright, so basically I'm just inviting people here to talk and give input or ideas, anything that that they would like to see in the company. So I'll just give it a couple minutes.
I think it's a very cool concept, and I'd like to see customizable, like for yourself,
Customizable.
instead of using the presets. Yeah.
So what do you mean exactly? Like, there's gonna be a lot of things that you can
Okay.
potentially customize. So what
Oh, that's cool.
specifically?
I suppose more animations. That'd be pretty cool.
More animations?
Yeah.
All right. Is there any kind of animation in specific that you would want to see, or you know,
Um, Not really, but outlines might be cool as well. Like animated outlines.
outlines? What do you mean
Yeah.
by that?
Like the borders of the text being animated.
Um, that's interesting. Like, would you be able to like put an example in the chat?
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, he requested to speak. Let me invite him. Hey man.
So I have the amazing idea.
Okay.
Basically, you can make your own font and it renders, it makes it your font. You can make your own font for the subtitles. So it's more customizable for the people and it will be more cool.
Oh, so like basically it puts an image of the phone that you choose, and you can see how it would look before.
Yeah, basically, or just put on font images for every alphabet, for every letter and thing. Yes.
Okay, okay. Um, that's a very interesting concept. Oh, he's gone. That's a very interesting concept with the phones. Well, that means that we would have to get like an image of every phone, and if there was like a phone that updated or something, then we would have to like keep updating that as well. Um, all right. I'm just gonna go over a few things. All right, I'll see you later in marketing. All right, I'm gonna go over a few things. I'm gonna record this meeting and put it on our YouTube channel, just so that anyone else can, you know, see anything that we talk about. So I'm just gonna go over basically what we've done so far, and I'm going to talk about what we're planning to do. Uh, so right now we have the subtitles working, as you guys probably know. What we need to do is focus on accuracy and timing of the subtitles. Um, Sometimes the subtitles will come earlier than, when the person talks, so we don't want that to happen very often. Um, and we have a pretty decent product, but what we need to do is add a feature that people can tweak the subtitles after um, after the video is like processed. Because if they can't tweak the subtitles, then it'll basically be useless. Um, let's see. A lot of people have asked me about pricing for the package. Um, yeah, so for pricing, I I have actually thought over this a lot. We were thinking about doing a monthly subscription, but I actually thought it would be better to do it based by packages. Like, you could select how many videos you would want to subtitle, and the more that you select, the more of a discount you get. Like, you could pick a range from 1 to 100, and like, say one video would be $1, and 100 videos you can get a discount for getting it in bulk, and maybe $20 or $30. It's a good idea. You like that price? Okay, awesome. That's good to hear. Not funny. I'm gonna add you up here since you're raising your hand.
Okay, so what if you did like a premium feature where people could, maybe if they have like the best premium package, they could get unlimited subtitles, or if they had the free package, a limited amount per month, or something like that.
Um, how how would you obtain this package?
By buying it.
So you're saying like a really expensive package that you just pay one time for and you get subtitles for life?
Well, it could either be, monthly or one time.
Um, that is a that is an interesting concept. Um, I can I don't really think I would do something like that because it kind of leaves a bit of room for error. Like, obviously it's a very unlikely thing to happen if everyone bought, like the premium package or like the expensive one. But the servers cost money to keep up. Um, and the more people using it, the more money we're gonna have to use. Like right now, it's $80 per month in order to keep up the server, and the server is not even the server that we have now is not even enough to take in like requests from a bunch of people at the same time. So the price is definitely gonna be going up for servers. So we have to make sure that if someone is using our product, they're paying enough to cover the server at least. Um, but I do appreciate the input. Thank you for that. I'm Pixel. I'm gonna add you up here. Oh, did he leave? All right. Languages. Front end. All right. So, like I was saying, we are working on. So the main thing that we're working on now is expanding the servers. So, right now, like I said, the server can't handle too many people at the same time. It can actually only take one request at a time, and it only accepts the next video until, the previous video was done rendering. So I actually have a plan for that. I've done some, figured out how I'm going to program it. And the front end is also a very important thing that we have to work on. We have a test front end. It's not going to be, the test front end is nothing like what the actual front end is going to look like for the website. So we need to get some developers in here to work on the front end. Wait, someone had rose their hand and then okay. Also languages. Any major language should be accepted. When we add all of the customization features, there should be a language selection option. I wonder if we could possibly do that automatically so they don't have to enter it every time. Yeah, so does anyone have any features that they would like to see in our software? Here, let's look in. Where are these guys typing at? Stage, voice channel. Might be hard. Completely. I'm good at website design. All right, cool, cool. Make a queue system to now. Oh no, that's not the. That's we got that stuff handled. $80 a month sounds like a lot. Yeah, definitely that is a lot. We would. That's not something that we would do. Um. All right. So is does anyone have any questions or anything before we wrap this up? Hey, are you guys able to use the voice channel instead of typing? Yeah. All right. Let me add you up here. Um. Wait, dude. Sorry. Oh, there we go. All right. You can come up here now.
Uh,
Hey, Dave.
I guess for the front end stuff, there's gonna be a lot of work there, obviously. Some features that I think a lot of people are actually asking for is stuff that can change the subtitles after they're generated. So,
Yeah.
ti timing shouldn't be something you need to change, but maybe someone may want to. So, it'd be interesting if you could like move around those, I guess, keyframes. Then, of course, the text that actually appears, that's probably the most important thing because it's speech to text is not the best. It gets a lot of things wrong,
Mhm.
but it gets a lot of things right as well. So that's already a huge step up against just doing everything manually.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It saves a lot of time. Uh, I'm just curious since you're a developer, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of a front end
Front end.
nerd.
Yeah, front end nerd. That's exactly what we need. So I was thinking about the front end. I actually started making like a little mock-up for, tweaking the text after the user submits it. Like I was doing something in the front end, and like, would you have any specific ideas on um, how the user would edit the text, especially on mobile, so it's not super cluttered?
You mean like a UI layout or a
Yeah,
like how it actually be implemented?
something like, yeah, a UI layout.
Um, yeah, mo mobile would probably be difficult, but I guess on desktop you could just have let's see, are a lot of these vertical or horizontal? Either way, you could just have something like at the bottom where like the top of the screen shows the video preview. And either on the bottom or the right hand side, I'd go for this sort of like editor panel where like no, it'd be better on the bottom so you could have a like a timeline where it would show like seconds passing and it would show you like a dot for every point of text. You could click on it and then you'd get
Oh,
options. Oh, or maybe it could be like a bottom and right side panel where one's the inspector, one's the timeline, kind
that
of stemming
is
off of existing video editors.
that's a really good idea with the like with the dots.
Oh shit,
Um,
this is exactly how one of my programs looks.
for real?
Kind of, it's drawing a lot of inspiration. I opened Resolve. There's a timeline on the bottom, the inspector's on the right hand side. You click on something in the timeline, you see the properties on the right, video preview in the, the center. Obviously on mobile, this all falls apart. I guess you could just have thing at the bottom, preview at the top. You
Yeah,
click on something, it opens a pop-up or like bottom sheet thing.
I like where this is headed. Yeah,
And
we definitely need to focus on Yeah.
if you're thinking all about implementation, you should probably not render the video nearly at all. I'd almost go on the server side. You probably don't need to. Maybe for the final video, you can render it on the server, but you'd probably just want to send back data about where every text is and do that all client side, because then you can modify that data in real time, display it. But that's a lot of effort on the programming side because you have to remake the entire renderer as a front-end JavaScript thing.
Oh,
But
actually,
it's possible and it's probably worth it.
actually, I already started working on something like that that takes an array of all of the texts and the in and out points, and it just uses HTML like text to display the words.
Yeah.
But thank you for the idea. I really appreciate it. And if you have,
I also have one question about your server.
sure,
Where are you buying an $80 a month server from? And
DigitalOcean.
okay, so you got like one of the higher plans, and that's not actually able to keep up with all the. I guess yeah, it's video rendering,
Yeah,
so
we
it
got
could
the
be,
highest plan that we could. Um,
and it still doesn't handle it perfectly. Oof.
yeah, instead of doing it all on one computer, it would be better to load balance it with multiple computers, and
Yes.
that's a more uh, expandable approach to it as well.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah, so if you have any more ideas about layout, feel free to message me. And I'm just gonna
Yeah.
take a quick look at all of my notes that I took. Um, yeah, so getting servers ready for a lot of users, ease of use on the front end. Those are the main things that we're working on. And then after we have all of that stuff, we have to figure out the code blocks for pricing and all of that stuff, which is a whole another thing. But oh, last thing. Is there any more like customizable options for text that we're missing? Like besides animation, color, stroke, font. Even if it's like a specific aspect of animation. Here, Mr. Element, got you. Hey, how's it going, man?
I put the example in chat. It's probably quite hard to do, and as you're saying, your servers aren't being able to keep up with it, but it's just an idea.
The example. Okay, I'll check it out. I appreciate it.
I Thanks.
Here, you said you put in chat. Oh, what I mean about anime. Okay, got you. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying here. I understand. All right, well, if anyone has any questions, let me know. If not, we're going to wrap this up. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming by and giving your input. I will see you guys later.